everybody, and thank you for tuning back in. I'm going to do a quickie, hopefully today. It won't take too long. We're going to do a Christmas scene, something I've never tried before. Yeah, I don't know how it's going to turn out, so we'll find out together. Basically, what I'm going to do on this here board, oh, that's not set up very good. I need to set that up a little bit better or it'll come down on me. These new stands I'm not used to. They're all new to me. Guess that'll have to work. Okay. Now back to what we were saying. I'm going to try just a fast one. By the way, I'm using a regular standard canvas board this time. Not a stretch canvas, just this canvas board. And it's the largest one I've ever done, to tell you the truth. I decided to do it this way. And you'll see here why as I get going. First of all, I'm going to get rid of some of these brushes for one thing. I'm going to grab my big brush again. Right here it is. I'm going to pull out some paints. What I want is the dark gray and the blacks, just to start off with. Black. You'll see here in a minute what I'm trying to develop here. Okay, first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint my trim, add a little water to this to thin it down. Otherwise, it'll take me all day. It's the only problem when you use a brush, it doesn't really cover as well as you normally used to, and black does not go as far as you think. But I'm only going to do it here on the very corners and down the sides. And I'm already out of black. I may run out of black during this painting. As you can probably tell, this is a nighttime scene. That's all I'm going to do with that. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to start blending in my gray. I'm hoping it blends real well. Looks to be doing a pretty good job. Whoops, I got more of that black and I didn't want black. I hit the black again. I keep putting it in the black. I don't mean to. I keep wanting to put it in the gray. That time I got to gray. Get some of this black off of this thing. Oh, I just splattered that everywhere. Whoa. Want to make sure that my corners here have an arch. That's blending in pretty good. Not minding this at all. For what I have planned, I don't mind it. As I said before, if my plan comes out. And I'm going to take the lighter gray. This is real light gray, probably too light, but it will darken down. And you're all wondering, probably as I'm doing this, what am I doing? Well, I think the actual picture will start coming across here if it goes as planned. Like I said before, I've never done this. I'm not sure how it's going to work, if it'll even work. Picked up some ashen blue. Oops. And here I go again with my crazy little tops. You know how I hate the foil tops. Although these aren't bad as the tray over here. This may be too light for what I have in mind, but we can manage that. Let's see, I'm going to switch to this brush. Not sure if you can see what's developing here. Now this will dry darker. Blues tend to do that. Now the next step is a step I'm really not sure how I'm going to do it. Really confused on this part. We're going to go for it and see what we get. Can't get all the blue out, so I'm not going to worry about it. And to make it, if I could talk, take some more of this. Quite a bit of this, matter of fact. Let's see, what was this called? Gray Sky. I'm just gonna start developing a little bit of my picture. Try to feather this in as I go. we're just kind of bringing it all together here. And you thought you had it figured out until I went and did that, right? I'm using a lot of this light gray. I call it light gray. Gray sky or whatever I said it was. Got some blue down here I don't like. Like I said, I'm not sure how this is going to work because I've really never tried it. It's one of those imagination things that you have in your head and you think you can figure it out, but you're not sure. That's pretty much what this little game is right here. Now I have some division to make in here. Put some white in here. Not a whole lot. And do I have the right color? I really don't. So I might have to make a color. I'll wait a little bit and see if I do. Really can't tell much of the white from the gray. All kind of blends together. I guess that's a good thing. Now this down here, again, I'm going to take some of this, mix it with a little of the dark black. And I'm going to add a little feature. Now here in a second, you'll start realizing what I'm doing. Hopefully, you'll be realizing what I'm doing. Trying to find the right brush for one thing. It's always a chore. I'm going to take some more of the dark gray. I'm going to start making some lines. Uh-oh, it's a little wet. Should be drier when I'm doing this. But I'm only going for the short video. I think my brush is a little rough. Get a softer brush. I'm going to put a little black on that. Can anybody out there guess what I'm going after? The effect? I don't like this blue came down in here. I'm really not happy with that. The blue shouldn't be down there. So I'm going to do away with that. That's better. Oh, I got blue on here. No. I mixed colors again. Not good. Not in this kind of painting. Actually, this kind of painting is just a quick kind of abstract deal. It really doesn't matter. A little bit more of that black right here. This is that point where I ask, does anybody know what I'm doing? Because please let me know. I'm not sure if I do. Get a little bit more of that black. I think my black's just about dried up here. I don't want to get too far in advanced here. What I mean by that, I don't want to get ahead of myself before I think of the next step I need to make. I'm not really letting you in on what's going on. I imagine you probably already figured it out. And that's fine. I need a little bit more division down through here. Not a whole lot. Just a little bit. Get a little bit of this black coming in over here, just a little bit. Fade this in more. Brush is a little dry. Still not as light as I'd wanted it, so we're going to do this. Okay. We're also going to a little bit more of this gray. Find this area a little bit better. Too much black. I want more soft edges as I do this, so I don't want too much of that heavy black. And I still have another portion over here to bring down. I want to use more of the light and the white in this one. Really wrong brush for that little effect, but I'm using it anyway. That doesn't look too good. I'm really not too worried about this up here. more I do up there, the more I kind of ruin the effect. Which means I probably shouldn't do it at all. That's usually how that means. Okay. Now on this side, I'm going to do the same thing. Try to go with the lighter gray and the white. Now before you lose interest in what I'm doing here, just hang in with me. You'll see it in the end. I would say that anybody can figure out what I'm doing yet, drop me a line. But we're not doing this live, so it wouldn't do you any good. I'd love to hear some of the comments that people would think as I'm doing this. I'm doing away with this. That's just horrible. And we'll come back over that with the blue. So I'm not happy with that at all. See, I need the darker gray now. Need to start getting a little darker. Whoops. That's going to add some dimension to the painting. Like I say, this is more of an abstract type of thing, so I don't want to be too perfect with it. It's just a quick, tight painting. It's what I really want to do coming up in the Christmas season now that we're in. I want to start doing if I can, a daily, or at least get into a Christmas series on paintings. Not sure how that's going to work. But that's my hope. I'm not even sure how much time I'm going to have. Tuesday I see a surgeon for my back. Of course, if he does want to do surgery, he's months down the road. He's always stays so big backed up. I want to lighten this one up a little bit. No, it's not a forest in the tree, or trees in the forest. No, that's not what it is. This is one of those paintings where you have to let your mind's eye, you might say, contribute to what's going on from your eyes. Like I said, I'm not sure how this is going to work, but it is going to be a short video. I'm not going to keep you on there for an hour. And we got maybe one more pass to do. I do want to lighten this one up a little bit, just a little bit on the outside edge. Same thing with this one over here. Whoops, I put white on there instead of the light gray. That's all right. For what I'm doing, that's fine. I'll just match it on this side. Kind of tone it down just a little bit. Okay, I've got one more to do over here. And it's going to be darker. This one's not white enough quite. And we used up all my dark gray. Still got a little tad of it here and there. I think my brush is getting a little dry. This stuff, I mean, it really dries fast. So you really got to stay up on top of how fast it does dry. Okay. I think I messed up my bottom down here, so I'm going to fix it real fast. did I mess up that bottom. Woo. Way beyond where it was supposed to be. It's important that I have the bottom done correctly. Kind of important. Abstract type painting like this, it's really doesn't matter. It's all in the eye of the beholder. And I behold a mess. Because I think that's what I got here. Just keep remembering that, like I said at the beginning, I've never done this type of painting before. And I might not ever try it again. Okay, now to bring in what's going to give it away, and I think you probably already know that. Again, I'm not sure how I'm going to do this, but we're going to experiment. Find me the right size brush. That ain't it. Oh, that ain't it. That ain't it. A little stiff, but it might work. Now you getting the idea? We're just kind of dotting these along wherever. No rhyme or reason. As you can see. This is probably totally the wrong color for this. That's what I'm doing. Actually, they should have a little slant to them. I just realized that. I'm not sure if I can get that in there and make it look right. These are going to be very pale because of the black. Notice I'm not going all the way down because this is an impression. And that's all it is. This type of painting is just an impression painting. Okay, now I'm going to switch colors. I'm going to get this whoop. Very, very pale yellow. Has it been opened? Yes, it has. Very pale yellow. I think that flipped out. Nope, that was my other brush that flipped out. Okay, I'm not going to go too much farther. And I'll finish this line off up here. Okay, what we're going to do, I'm going to bring in a dark green into the subject matter here. I'm not sure if it's dark enough. May have to add a little darkness to it. Now you guessed it. If you haven't, something is wrong. And this is just a lot of dot art, like we did with the leaves on my last painting. Kind of dabbing it to it. I'll come back and fix the edges here in a little bit, which really aren't going to be that big a deal. Use a bigger dabber. Get my big one back out. That's just taking too long for me. course I am. But what I also want to add a little darker green also, or a lighter green, because it's a little too grassy for me. And not only that, I'm not showing dimension. Which I definitely want to show dimension. Going to catch the middle up with the sides before I go too far down. It's a little bigger than I wanted it to be. Okay, we're going to stop with that right there. Now we get to play with it. We get to have the fun. As you can see, the abstract is really coming out in it. I've used just about every brush that I can. Since I've got the two yellows out here, I'm going to go ahead and start adding the lights. Just simple little dots everywhere. Nothing big, nothing fancy. And one thing I gotta do before I forget, as I mentioned, I was gonna put in another darker green. I need to do that before I forget. What I'm going to do to make that darker green, I'm going to take my green that I've been using, if I can find it again. Oh, that's the blue. I don't want the blue. I want that later. Then I'm going to put some, just a little bit of black in there, just a little bit, which would probably mean a lot because blacks, they like to do that. This dot goes a long way. That's the wrong brush. There we go. Okay. Gotta get that dimension in here. only thing I'm doing is dabbing this again, just like I am the lights and everything else. I want to dab it more on the outside than inside because that'll be away from everything. I'm not sure if you're seeing that from where you're at, but it is giving it a little depth. But we have to get this part on before we put all the color on it. Now, I'm not sure what you're thinking. Some paintings look good up close. Some paintings look good far away. This might be one of those paintings that's going to look good from across the room or across the county. But it is kind of an abstract adaptation. Okay, good enough. Okay, now we're going to bring in those bright colors. Don't want too much of that. Whee! There's some orange, bright green, which might look all right. Greens are hard to see on a green. Gotta have the blues, light blues. And somewhere in there, I gotta put some reds. And I want the brighter colors. Basically the brighter colors because, you know, light bulbs shine brighter. Matter of fact, the light bulbs I've seen on Christmas trees, the red ones seem pink. We're gonna put a red anyway. And of course, the almighty white. Gotta have some white. That's where we're going to get our brightness from. Okay. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of the orange. I might have to brighten the orange, I don't know. Dot does take a little while to do. So you just hang in there. I'll have to put the tree trunk on. I have to blend the top back in. Those dark accents down there look like acorn or like pine cones. Wasn't the intention. we're going to switch and let's go with the bright green and see how it works. Oh, that's not bad. I think I got some paint in my eye because my eye is stinging all of a sudden, and I just wiped it a few minutes ago. Paint can be dangerous. For some reason the colors are not going right here. I'm not sure why. I'm not being friendly. Okay, now we're going to switch over to our red. It's not taking too long because after this I have blue and then the white. So it's, uh-oh, I just put more green. I meant to go red. Nothing else, this is fun. Putting polka dots on a painting. Whoever thought that would be fun? A few more dots here and there. We'll go switch to the blue. Excuse me. And then we'll go to the white. Even the white will probably be more of it than anything because we need the brightness. Here goes the blue. Of course, the blue is going to stand out more than anything, it looks like. Okay, that's not bad for the blue. So now we're going to start the white. Like I said, there's going to be more white than anything. My trick is going to be getting a 5-pointed star looking decent on the top. That's going to be a trick. believe we are getting more white than anything, and that was the purpose. Not the purpose, but I meant to do that. Put it that way. Okay, now the 5, without getting it too big. Whew. So definitely, is that dry? Yes. I definitely don't want to get it. Gotta remember how to do these. There we go. Okay. Maybe I can remember. And of course, at the bottom, we are going to have a stand, or a trunk, I guess you might, not a stand, but a trunk. If I can find the right color. What I really wanted for this is something I really don't know if I can do. I wanted to have something in the foreground. I'm really not sure what it would be. I think we need some sort of a stand to put it in. But anyway, that could be our first short video. I hope you realize that this is just a quick abstract. I could go through a lot more dimensions here, take my time, but I would not want to keep you around for that. And I don't want to turn it into a huge, huge project. Bigger than it is already. So let's not even do that. Let's just let it go at that. Fix my roof up here and we'll be done. Have fun with it. And I'm giving it a little bit of that glow coming from the light, supposedly. We're going to call it that way anyway. But anyway, there's the real quick abstract painting. Not sure if you like it, but that's my painting. This back here, in case you haven't figured out, are like city buildings, you know, with the lights. But I didn't want the focus to be on that. I wanted the focus to be on the Christmas tree. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope you like and subscribe. I probably won't be able to put out a video the next 2 days. The next one, I'm coming up in my head with another Christmas plan. Not sure what it's going to be. I've got one idea, And that's also something, I've never tried this before, and maybe it's a good thing. But this other one, I have done it, but it's been years. I don't even know if I could do it again without having a picture or something to go by to refresh my memory. But we'll see. I've got 2 days probably to come up with an idea. I hope you come back. I hope you like and you subscribe. And we'll see you the next time on JASBO'S Simple Art. Thank you.